Hello, Mr. Eddy. Let me introduce myself. My name is Revaldo Christian. My student ID is 117479 and I'm from A class.
Hello, Mr. Eddy. Let me introduce myself. My name is Luis Abeta Manuel. My student ID number is 00000 116 199. I'm also from I class. So this is our midterm task video, and we add the subtitles on the YouTube if you need it. Thank you.
Hello, Aldo. How are you?
Hello, Liz. I feel great. By the way, I noticed that you have been on your phone lately. What are the apps that you are using?
Yeah, I use a lot of social media apps. Instagram is my favorite. From here, I can share my photos and videos with my friends and followers. Also, I can save memories from that photos and videos. Besides that, I also can see other people's feeds and reels. There are lots of types of feeds and reels that Instagram gives, like comedy, motivation, foods, and random things that makes my day. And then when I get bored, I use TikTok. Basically, it's not too different with Instagram. In TikTok, I use it to see other people's content to spend time and relax. And you know what? I also become a content creator in TikTok itself. Because from my opinion, TikTok is the easiest platform to get views, likes, and followers that make you famous. And from there, I can get money, even if it's not too much.
Wow, that's cool. But I think I'm not the same as you. I prefer to spend time and talk to people in person.
It's okay. Every person is different, right? But for me, social media allows me to connect with people from all over the world. I even make friends with people I would never have met. How about you, Aldo? Even if you don't like too much to use social media, what are the social media that you use to socialize with your friends, and how often you do that?
I'm not really often to social with my friends from social media because I like to see them face to face. I prefer to go to cafe or maybe doing some sport with having a little conversation with them. In social media, I often to use WhatsApp. I use it to chat, send photos and videos, also have a call with my friends. Besides that, I also use it to join or make a group from an event or community with them. And when I cannot see my old friend because I go to college like now, I can see their face from a video call with them.
Oh, I see. Speaking of old friends, can you tell me your school years with your friends from kindergarten until now?
In kindergarten, I remember that I cried because I lost a race competition to my friends. Then, in elementary school, I remember joining the football team with my friend and we won a trophy.
Wow, that's a great experience. How about your school years in junior high school?
In junior high school, I remember that I was really focused on my study. I made a study group with my friend and become the top student in school together. But in senior high school, I become lazy and do not care about my study. I remember that my friends invite me to join a badminton team in school. After that, I become interested in badminton and become my new hobby. But the bad thing is I'm not good with money, especially from badminton. I'm always broke at the end of the month.
I understand that. Management can be tough, especially for hobbies. You know, the fun fact is, I also love to play badminton. Maybe we should play sometimes. And from my experience to be good with money, I always knowing how to budget and prioritize my need. Usually, I use budgeting apps on my phone. It helps me to see where my money is going. Also, I always set a budget for myself each month that makes me good with money. Maybe sometimes you should try this method too.
I think that's a good idea. Thank you, Luis. By the way, do you have to analyze some picture?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. We have to analyze the picture. Wait a second. Okay, here's the picture.
So what do you think about this picture, Luis?
When I see this picture, I see a group of healthcare professionals standing together in a hospital corridor. There are six people. One of them is a doctor, two of them is male nurse, and three of them is female nurse. From the arms crossed like this and his position in the middle, I see the doctor as the leader of this group. His outfit is also different from the others. He wears white coat and stethoscope hanging on his neck. Then I see the nurse as the assistant to support the doctor. They wear blue and green scrubs. From their expression, I can see warm smiles around their face that can make patients feel comfortable when they go to the hospital and become a sign that this group of healthcare professionals are ready to work. How about you, Aldo? What do you think about this picture?
I think this picture shows us about the situation in the meeting room. In this picture, I can see their enthusiasm from this meeting. The woman in the left corner seems to give an opinion because she raised her hand, and the leader of this meeting gave a signal from her to speak. The situation in the room looks very active because there are people talking and listening seriously about the topic of this meeting. I can see that no one was playing on their phone or sleeping, which means this meeting is a serious thing from the company.
I agree with you, Aldo. That is a good analysis.
Okay, thank you, Luis. By the way, could you help me about some things? It's about my friends from my hometown.
Sure, but let me take my drink first, okay?
Oh yeah.
So, what is this about, Aldo? What's wrong with your friend?
He often runs out of money before the end of the month. He lived away from his family and hometown because he went to study abroad and has limited amount of money to spend. I cannot give my money because I also live away from my family and hometown because I go to college and have to spend my money to fulfill my needs.
That's hard. Has he considered getting a part-time job in there?
Yeah, but he said that he is so busy with school and extracurricular activities, so he cannot manage to do that.
I see. Has he talked to his father about it? Maybe his father could find a way to send him more money.
He already tried it, but his father said that he cannot afford to send more. His father has other expenses to cover.
That's tough. How about credit card? Did he use it mindfully?
He even does not have a credit card.
Hmm. Did your friend already talk to record his expense?
Yes, but he said that he always ends up to spend all of his money.
Could you tell me what kind of things that he spends the most with?
Freshness and coffee.
I see. I think that is the problem, Aldo. Smoking isn't good for him. It can make him addicted to it and cause a lot of disease. He also will always waste his money on that unhealthy habit.
I understand, but I think it's hard for him to quit. He already tried so many times, Luis.
I know it's hard, but if he always spends his money on cigarettes, he will always run out of money before the end of the month. Maybe he has to talk with a doctor or therapist about it.
I think that's a good idea.
And for coffee, I suggest that he can limit his coffee budget and shop smarter. Like, for example, use the student discount sometimes. So don't forget to use the coupon. That will really help him to stick to a budget.
Oh, okay. Thank you for helping me, Luis. I will call my friend now. Wait a minute, okay?
Ah, okay, no problem, Aldo.
Okay.
So, are you done talking to your friend?
Yeah, so is there anything that you would like to talk about with me, maybe?
Hmm, let me think.
Okay, anyway, it has been 3 months since we moved from our hometown and entering our college era.
Oh yeah, you're right. By the way, what made you choose Multimedia Nusantara as your university?
I heard that this university have great facilities and experienced lecturers. Also, their management major has a great reputation.
Ah, I agree with you. I see a lot of college students from management major that already graduated from here have a great career.
Yeah. How about you, Luis? What made you choose this university?
I heard that this university have various of clubs that are supporting students' activities. For example, like badminton, music, and many more.
Yeah, I agree. The student clubs also really welcoming that makes us comfortable to join it.
Yeah, the university is also really big, so there are many other college students that I can be friends with. And the location is also really strategic. It's not too far from my hometown, so I can still meet my family sometimes.
That's right. The food on the canteen are also really delicious and they're made many types of it. I think we made a great choice coming to this university. Let's make a good use of our time in here.
Definitely. You know, it was great to talk with you, Olive, but I'm sorry, I have to go now. I will see you later, Olive.
Okay, see you too, Luis. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you, thank you.